Meet the innovators, Yannick Page and Gary Matalin. Yannick Page launched her first business at age 17 and knows how to start a business on a shoestring budget. She's a certified trainer in entrepreneurship and workforce innovation and is also the founder of the award-winning company, Future Services International. Gary Matalin is the co-founder and director of New Stone Limited and the co-founder and CEO for Kingston Live Entertainment Group that is responsible for Fiction Lounge, Usain Bolt's Tracks and Records, and Famous Nightclub. This season, 10 new assignments will compete to completely transform their businesses. With the help of the innovators, the business with the most positive changes will win $250,000. Yup, that's $250,000, courtesy of JN Small Business Loans. This week, they have the daunting task of helping business owners Hurane, Scott, and Samuel Morrison to make more money. Let's meet them.
My name is Hurane Scott. I'm co-owner of JSH Rabbits along with my friend Samuel Morrison. Agriculture is a sector that a lot of young people are running from. Nowadays, it is one of the least developed sectors in Jamaica, and we saw this as an opportunity to stretch our entrepreneurial muscle, so to speak. So rabbit rearing specifically is not something that a lot of people do. There is no established company. So in essence, we wanted to be that with that aim.
A business like this can get expensive at times because you have to remember that rabbits eat. And even though you can supplement the feed with, say, grass or different plants, you have to realize that if you want the best out of the rabbits, you must give them certain kind of supplements. And in addition to that, we have to think about medication plus the building construction. So it can get somewhat expensive.
Our aim right now is to target restaurants and hotels and also individuals who indicate interest in the product.
Now that we're here, about to enter the boardroom to see Gary and Yannick, it's quite a nervous experience. So as you can see, my heart probably beating on my shirt at the moment.
I'm feeling very excited. I am a little bit nervous. You know, this is a new experience for us, but at the same time, we're really glad for it, and we're hoping that this can open a lot of doors for us.
Hurane and Samuel, welcome.
It's a pleasure.
So give us an idea about the health of your company. I mean, are you guys profitable now? What are your revenues looking like, and what's the growth been like since you've started?
Okay, currently we're not necessarily earning, and it is growing rapidly.
You're not earning, but it's growing rapidly?
The business, in terms of the amount of rabbits that we have a number of rabbits.
So you're increasing your stock of rabbits?
Exactly.
But your sales are not consistent with the increase that you have in stock? I'm not understanding.
What we're doing currently is simply increasing stock. We want to approach a specific market where we can constantly supply them on a monthly basis. If we start now, we're going to realize that we're going to sell all of our stock and not have any to supply them on the following month or so.
Who buys rabbits?
We have restaurants, hotels, the regular housewife.
But I have not been to a hotel or a restaurant in Jamaica that serves rabbit or has rabbit on the menu. So is it that I'm not going to the right places, or?
Well, in essence, you are not going to the right places. Since starting, we actually network with a lot of other rabbit farmers because we didn't really realize that there were so many people who are into it. So we network with them, and basically they are feeding us some information on what they hear is going on in the market. So from those other farmers, we learned that there is demand, particularly in the Spanish hotels. And we're trying to form like a cooperative or an association with those other farmers in order to approach a larger market so we can supply in sufficient quantity.
Okay, so you said there's some amount of interest. Is it that people are beating down your door wanting to buy a rabbit to be able to sell?
Well, at this moment, no.
However, one of our associates recently got a call to say that they would want at least 500 pounds of rabbit on a monthly basis. Because we cannot supply that market currently, we have to leave it alone.
So if I said to you, Samuel, I'm going to give you a purchase order right now for 500 pounds of rabbit, and that's going to be a recurring purchase order on whether it's on a monthly basis or whatever. I'm going to give you 30 days to fulfill this first order, and then after that I want the order supplied every 30 days thereafter. Is that something that you can do?
Definitely. If we have the money and the facilities, we'll be able to do so.
To fulfill that order of
Yes,
500 pounds
definitely.
within?
Yes.
So why not secure that purchase order and then turn around and go to somebody and say, look, I have this purchase order, in 30 days I can turn around and supply these rabbits and, make it happen.
If we had the facility, we would be able to do so.
And what's preventing you from having a facility?
Financing.
Financing. What's the ownership structure of the company? You guys are 50-50 partners?
Well, we have some other partners, so
Silent
it's
finance.
more like 33, because it's three of us who is really owners, who are really owners.
It's more like that, or that's what it is?
That's what it is.
That's what
You
it
have
is.
a partnership agreement?
No.
At this present moment, we don't have any full documentation in place to show what the partnership arrangement is.
As it relates to us having just a verbal agreement as to the partnership, I'm comfortable with it because I trust Hurane.
I'm feeling really sorry for these guys. How do they not have documentation in place? This is crazy.
We've seen so many times where people come in, their family, brothers, blood relatives, best friends, people that just met each other. It does not matter the relationship. When you get into business, you have to operate it as a business.
Yeah, and this is not the same as going to the company's office and registering the company. This is a separate agreement that will speak to who are the partners and, what is each person's share, what do they bring to the partnership. If one person wants to come out, what's going to happen in that kind of situation? How will you deal with the debts of the company, etc.? I mean, those are huge things that you guys need to sort out now.
Will Samuel and Hurane's business hop all the way to the bank? You'll have to tune in to find out. Let us know what you think on Twitter at The Innovators JA and on Facebook at www.facebook.com/TheInnovatorsTV. This segment was brought to you by the Jamaica Yellow Pages. What will you discover today?
When you're a small business owner in a dominated industry, it becomes even more important for you to separate yourself from the current major players in the market. You can do this by creating a niche for yourself and separating yourself by having the right mix of products and services. At the Jamaica Yellow Pages, we will meet with you to discuss solutions that will help you grow your business phenomenally.
This segment is brought to you by JN Small Business Loans.
Taking care of a rabbit is easy. All you need to do, you need to have something to give them water in, and you need to have something to feed them in. That's it, basically, to take care of a rabbit.
If I need to contact you to buy rabbit meat, how do I do that? Is there a phone number I can call? How do I reach you?
Yes, we have phone numbers. We also have a Facebook page, so persons can actually go on that and message us, and we will respond.
And your phone number is on your Facebook page as well?
Yes.
Okay, so if we were trying to call you via that number, we'd be able to reach you and you'd be able to...
Yes.
I'm not sure about that.
You're not?
No, because we tried.
Redialing.
With the candid phone call, it was a bit surprising. I know that we always have our phone ringing, and we didn't expect that. On occasions, I guess you just miss a call, but usually we would call back, so it's still a bit surprising, puzzling, but...
If you have the phones going unanswered, you are losing money. It's just that simple.
You say you need financing. What does your accounting look like right now at this point in time? Are your books very neat and up to date and everything?
No, we don't have any set record to show what we're spending and so forth.
So, much like your legal environment, your accounting and bookkeeping environment has to be on point. Somebody goes out to borrow money, they better have their stuff in order.
You make cages and stuff. Show us an example of the work that you've done.
This is just a small cage. We do make cages that are bigger, but this is just a small one. This is not only applicable to rabbits, it can be used for other small animals like birds and so forth.
Why are you doing this? Why, why you guys are into rearing rabbits? What's this about getting into making cages and making, you guys need to focus. You can't build everything at one time. Choose one thing, focus, and then move on.
They're trying to supplement income by adding other lines of business that are just not relevant at this point in time. It's taking away their focus.
Gary and I are going to have a discussion because, again, we want to help you. That's why you're here. And we're going to invite you back in and discuss the plan that we've come up with for you.
As far as I see it, they may have identified potential business, but at this stage of the game, they haven't even started. They don't have a business plan.
Yeah.
They don't have a formal company structure.
No.
They don't have any legal documentation.
Nothing.
They're at ground zero where this is concerned.
Yes.
They need to go into this thing as if they're coming together to start a business in day one.
Yes.
I don't care how long they've been in operation.
It's true.
And then from that point, they can pick it up and run with it. But right now, we can't even talk about, all of the different opportunities and where they need to be. When they're saying they need financing, they don't need financing, they need a company.
I don't want these guys going out there, making these investments, putting their revenues, their income, their families on the line, and there's nothing substantive for that.
Sure.
I think that when you make these kind of decisions, you have to be assured that there is a market. You can't just go out there and start producing, and then you're going to go, okay, I'm trying to make sure that I can fulfill an order that you don't even have yet. You have to have the market, then okay, the market is here, I'm ready to proceed, and that's what we need to get them to do.
What we have recognized is that you guys are intelligent. You guys have shown a great initiative by setting up the company. However, or by setting up what you've set up so far, which hardly can be called a company at this stage of the game. I think what you need to do is you're going to need to start from ground zero. You need a business plan. You cannot enter into this thing blind, shooting from the hip with a friend said that a friend knows a guy who can organize an order. That's not a basis to go out and seek financing. I think, when you say you need financing, that may be one element of what you do need, but before you get anywhere near to borrowing other people's money, you better make sure that you're on point and your stuff is in order.
You need a partnership agreement. It's not only the registration of the company, it's not just doing the business plan. There has to be an agreement amongst the partners that specifically says how this partnership will operate. Don't move to do anything else for this business unless you've gotten that done.
Coming out of the boardroom, I felt a little bit down, so to speak, because, we do a lot of hard work to get where we are. We're not very far, but, we still put some amount of effort to get where we are now. So I did feel a little bit down because they gave us some amount of harsh criticism, because, we have a lot of things that we haven't done and we need to do. So it was kind of difficult hearing it from somebody else, but at the same time, it's something that we needed to hear, and we're going to take this opportunity and this experience to actually improve our business and make it better.
Samuel and Hurane missed the secret shopper's call, but will they answer the innovators' call for reform?
So we have just started the partnership agreement, and we are excited. We feel some sort of self-accomplishment. But now what we need to do is to get some legal advice from a lawyer. We're looking forward to the next assignment. Now we feel like we're finally on our way to something good.
Let us find out what you think on Twitter at The Innovators JA and on Facebook at www.facebook.com/TheInnovatorsTV. This segment was brought to you by JN Small Business Loans.
My name is Stephen Gibson. I'm the operations manager of StoreToDoorJA.com. StoreToDoorJA.com. Right now, I really need that assistance with it to make it even into a better brand, a global brand. And that's what I'm trying to get and push forward. Well, the experience being on the Innovators was very overwhelming for me. Immediately I got a lot of phone calls, people inquiring, want to know all about, the product, what I have to offer and everything like that. And, it was very wonderful. Yes, we're still doing deliveries. Right now, we want to take it even to a higher level now where we are going on the UA and UTech campuses and delivering to students up there. So, the students can log on to storetodoorja.com and get all information about all of our products. I just want to thank even the production crew, everybody who has been just that helpful and just helping me along the way.
This segment is brought to you by Future Services International, putting money in your pockets and justice in your hearts.
So we're here at the company's office of Jamaica. We're excited about this venture. We started our business for some time now and we haven't gotten around to registering it. So now that we're finally here, we're excited and we're ready for this task.
So we just completed our assignment. We've officially registered the business at the company's office of Jamaica. It's a very good feeling to know that our business is finally official. A very good feeling. We're very excited and we're looking forward to the next assignment.
The Innovators assigned Hurane and Samuel a mentor. Meet Jacqueline Sinclair. She is the Chief Executive Officer at Juicy Chef.
Hi Samuel, hi Hurane. Thanks for meeting me here today. Yannick and Gary told me that you needed some help. So firstly, I think your idea is so exciting. It's a niche market, and immediately what comes to mind for me is to educate the Jamaican public on rabbit meat, because culturally Jamaicans do not eat rabbit, but it's excellent. It's eaten in Europe widely. It's a very healthy meat. Do you know that it has more protein per 100, 200 grams than beef and chicken? It also tastes like chicken. Jamaicans love chicken, so I think already you have an advantage because of the taste quality. So what springs to mind for me is the North Coast, tourism, restaurants, hotels, and I think you need to align yourself with the Culinary Federation of Jamaica. These are the people that you need to approach because they're the ones who will be cooking your rabbit meat. So they're like the middle person between yourselves and the market. Have you associated yourself with any agencies like, for example, RADA, under the Ministry of Agriculture, the Bureau of Standards, the Science Research Council? These are agencies that you should align yourself with and find somebody within these organizations who can help you.
So we just met with Ms. Sinclair and I'm brimming with excitement at the moment. I mean, we have learned so much. And this is exactly the reason why we came here. And we're going to definitely implement all the tips that she gave us.
Gentlemen, welcome to the Jamaica Pegasus. I'm Mark Cole, the executive chef of the hotel. And I'm here to assist you with your new product you just brought to me a few days ago. The rabbits you brought were excellent. I found pleasure in producing 3 different ideas, and I didn't go regular. The rabbit meat is very, it's nice to work with. It's different. It's a lot of people are not into rabbit, but I guess it's how you serve it and how you present it, right? The chefs has to be very much creative and try to be different. As I said to you, I didn't do any curry, I didn't do any jerk. And anyway, I'll have it for you to try in a short minute.
Well, that sounds quite interesting. I mean, I like the way you did the different dishes. I can hardly call out some of the names, but I like where you're going with it. Since you find it so interesting, is it possible for you to at least let us know who we could talk to get it served into this hotel?
Yes, the possibility is very strong. It's not about this hotel only. You can use it island-wide. Actually, I'm one of the vice president of the Culinary Federation of Jamaica board. So what I'm going to be doing is introducing this product to the board and introducing you to the board. So we'll also, at the next board meeting, we'll invite you to come and do a presentation. I told you about 3 ways. I can probably figure out another 10 ways of doing it. So definitely, let's go and try it. Let's see it, and I'll have you sample it so you can see your actual product and see what it tastes like, and feel what it tastes like and see how it looks.
Well, that sounds good to me.
So we just met with Chef Mark Cole. He did some very interesting things with the meat that we provided, and the taste was really good. We're very happy that he actually liked our product, and this means a lot for us.
It's now time for Sam and Hurane to update the innovators on their business progress. Are they contenders for JN's $250,000 prize? Let's find out.
The assignments were specifically geared to getting you more structured, more formalized in your business. That was one of our concerns when we met you the first time. Tell us specifically what has happened in that regard and how better set up you are today than you were before.
So now what we have done is we have already worked out the partnership agreement, and from that experience we have learned so much, because now we realize what we were lacking and what needs to be done. We also registered the business. We're in dialogue now with an accountant, because she will be the person doing the accounting for us and doing the books for us. So we have that started, and even business, we started initially. I think you guys recommended that we should start selling, even if it's just a small amount, just to get the profit to help the business turnover, and we have done so.
One of the good things I liked was the advisor that we spoke to, Jackie Sinclair. She made some really good recommendations. We were very pleased from our discussion with her. She kind of pointed us in a particular direction, like gave us a little starting point, so to speak, and we're very grateful for that. And she has a wealth of knowledge, and she is willing to work with us and to help to get us where we need to go. So we were very pleased with that.
No, man, that's great. And
Yes.
you mentioned that you're learning more. That'll
Yes.
never end. That
Yes.
will never end. You're never going to know everything you need to know.
Yes.
And it's important that you maintain the attitude that you guys have and the
Yes.
drive.
Some people have the best ideas, but they just need some support. They need information, they need guidance, and I'm so pleased with the progress these guys have made. I mean, to prepare for growth, you have to do things internally first, and then you have to keep on looking externally, right? So you need to organize your business and structure it in such a way that you sort out all the small issues so that when you grow, you don't have big problems.
Hurane and Samuel have demonstrated that they're prepared to do whatever needs to get done. They're learning a lot as they go, and that will happen. It's the first time they're doing a lot of these things. But once they've done them, that's just more building on top of the foundation. They're further ahead, and they're more developed and ready to take on the challenges that are coming their way.
Being on the Innovators was a very good experience for us. We learned a lot of things, and our aim is to become the premier rabbit meat manufacturer or supplier in Jamaica. We'd like to thank Jamaica for believing in us and for giving us a chance, and trust me, we won't let you down.
The boardroom table and chairs were provided by the Corporate Interiors International Limited. We sell solutions, not just furniture. Gary's wardrobe was provided by Max Brown Limited. For further information on any of our assignments, please visit us at facebook.com/innovatorstv or email us at innovatorstv@gmail.com. Next time on The Innovators.
When I first started this business, I had a vision, and it's not quite worked out as I expected.
As a people, we tend to prefer foreigners.
I don't know if I fully agree with that.
He has a distinct
Maybe
advantage.
to get through the door.
To get
If
through the
your
door and to
theory
close.
is
You know what?
valid,
People
then
give
maybe
it-
to get through the door, Yannick.
Gary,
But how is he
Gary,
supposed to
they're-
keep business?
This is one episode you cannot miss. The Innovators was brought to you by the Jamaica Yellow Pages, JN Small Business Loans, and Future Services International.